before. Oh, wow. Now, maybe not necessarily on this stage, but imagine how it felt that when it happened to you at the Afton Quadrangular, and now it happened, you know, if it happened to you.
Multiply it, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yikes.
Bergman just... Poor
I'll be
City,
back
man.
in 1 moment. Talk about that next match coming up, Joe.
Next match coming up. We might have a while because we got to finish a Greco heavyweight match. But coming up next, oh, that one's going to be ended quick, too. There's some big throws going on down there. Oh, next we got the next matchup with Dake and Jordan Burroughs. See if Dake can readjust after that one.
And that is our first weight class, our only weight class thus far to go to a third and final match.
The Greco 120 is going to match number 3, and unless Kyle Dake wins here over Burroughs, that will be the only one going 3 periods.
That match will go at 8.
These finals are cruising. That one will be in a half hour. What an exciting trials, though. Being a part of them since 2008, I can tell you, we are getting deeper and deeper as a country. And I look at what we have in high school ranks and college ranks, and it's only going to continue. One thing I was talking to Mark Bader about today was the one difference between us and Russia is we have 8-man brackets here. 74 kilos in Russia had 49 competitors.
49 competitors? George, do we even have 49 competitors in this tournament?
In freestyle? No. 8, yeah, we possibly do.
7 weight classes.
Oh,
yeah,
there's
maybe.
Right about at that number as a complete freestyle competition, but
woo, they got the lights off. You know what that means?
That means Burroughs and Dake are coming out. Burroughs, as they say in every other country.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's our final for this round. It's round number 2. It's bout number 2 for the...
Can Dake close the gap?
This 4-time NCAA champion lit Des Moines, Iowa on fire. Wells Fargo Arena. All eyes were on that arena, that special night, good team, as he won his 4th NCAA title. Let's welcome him back in his quest from Budapest, Hungary.
Here comes Kyle Dake. What's going on in his head right now? Wish we had a Flow Pro camera pointed at his brain.
Kyle Dake and Jordan Burroughs will tangle for bout number 2. I see Dake making some adjustments. I think he's going to wrestle from his knees.
Let me ask you this, Bader. You know Dake's confident he thinks he can win every match, but after that one, do you think there's some doubts, or you think in his head he's going to win this one?
In his head, I bet he believes he's going to win.
Coached by your good old boy and college roommate, Jeremy Spate, and Rob Cole. In Jordan Burroughs' corner, you got B. Snide and old Mark Manning. I love Brian Snyder. Cool cat. Oh, here we
74
go.
kilos. Burroughs, Dake. Match number 2. Burroughs in the blue, Kyle Dake in the red.
Burroughs with the attack.
And you got to assume we're going to see Kyle Dake stay low, as low as he can.
You got to stay low when you wrestle someone that can shoot hard doubles from their knees.
Of course, Dake has been well... Oh, look at this. Burroughs getting an angle, gets to the leg of Kyle Dake. Dake shoves him off. It's going to be a push-out and a 1-point score for Jordan Burroughs. He strikes first, 25 seconds in. Dake had to beat Paulson, Taylor, and Andrew Howe to get here. An impressive road. Burroughs, of course, won the U.S. Open. He got to sit all day long and rest.
Could Dake be feeling that 12-minute match with Howe in his leg?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
And his neck, because Howe did nothing
Hanging
but
on
pull
him.
on his head, pull on his head, pull on his head for 12 straight minutes.
How do you Dake that pressure? Wow. I got to quit with the bad jokes. 1-0, 2:05 on the clock. And Burroughs clears the tie. Dake goes down to that stance check. One of Burroughs' 17 fakes. And it was interesting. We watched just the other day. I watched his match against Sargustu in the 2011 Worlds. How much better has Burroughs gotten just since then?
Oh my goodness!
Completely different wrestler.
Completely. He's like a dog on a bone. Anytime he's coming forward in a flurry, he just continues to attack, this way, that way, adjusting, shifting, changing, and eventually scoring that takedown. So he's just been such a treat to watch over the last couple of years and evolve and grow as a wrestler.
And he's not just loved by people in the United States. We found
goodness.
everybody loves to watch Jordan Burroughs
Everywhere
wrestle.
I go, anywhere across the world, I'm dealing with wrestling.
Bader got his computer hijacked.
Dake's
running
gonna
for
come with double unders. Oh, Burroughs says no, not right now, buddy. Dake's gonna try to push. Oh! Dake with a big one. Big throw for Kyle Dake, and he's going to put points on the board, and he will take a 3-1 lead here 1 minute to go in the first period.
Dake means business.
And these guys
they're going to call for
a little bit rattled.
Was that a 3?
I saw a 3 on the mat. I was not paying attention to the side officials. A possible review to take place. You wait here. They'll let us know if we got to hit anything. And no, they're going to go 3-1. Dake does indeed score. So an adjustment did he make? Yes, he did. At this point already, last match it was over. Now he has a 2-point lead. 45 seconds to go here in the first period.
And you could just feel a jolt of energy in this arena.
The whole arena got shook up. There's no other matches going on. Everybody's watching this. This is our main event. All other matches and weight classes are completed. The world team members are figured out. We got one last one, of course. Our main event here at 74, and the Olympic champ trails by 3 here. Check that, trails by 2 with 23 seconds to go. Just like that, though, he runs through a takedown. He's going to get 2, and he's going to try to lace this up. He wants to finish the match. Kyle Dake's going to wrestle, though. And Dake's going to go freestyle, look for reversal, so he's going to get 1. It should be 4-4, I believe. It was a takedown for Burroughs. And a 1-point reversal, I think. It's not awarded yet. It's not awarded. They didn't give it. Yes, it is. Now it's on the board. 4-4. We are tied. 5 seconds to go in the first period. 2 takedowns for Jordan Burroughs. A push out and a 3-point takedown for Kyle Dake. And we are tied going into the second.
And I got to say, most exciting period of the day. And you know what? When Dake scored that, he ran into him and jacked up an underhook and got physical with Jordan Burroughs. And, you know, it took him off his knees, off that low-level shot, which we just saw Burroughs score with. You know, is Dake going to close the gap with those tight ties?
Well, he definitely needs to tie him up. And if he can bring him up high, I think it's better than low. Because we saw that, boom, immediately Burroughs blew through on a double because he was from the outside and he had space and he was low. And now we see Dake down on a knee. You're going to see Burroughs try to pull him down, circle one way or the other, get an angle, and probably try to get to the leg. Dake, like you said, he jacks an underhook from his knees. Now he's up to his feet, a little bit more comfortable where he can slow Burroughs down and stop some of those explosive shots from the outside.
Yeah, it's right here. I imagine when Dake's on his feet, if you see any clearance by Jordan Burroughs, he's going to go right back down to that stance check.
Tells Dake, says, I do not agree with that referee. He said, come up off your knee. Maybe it's the rules, you know, it's 45 pages of rules. I didn't read the whole thing.
Well, I feel like the more I watch Fila wrestle, the more they can just decide what they want to do out there. Maybe that's more in Russia than here. But there's Dake moving forward, trying to dig that underhook. Burroughs leaning into him.
We see no passive calls. It's 4-4. We got 8 points on the board. No reason to. And now Burroughs comes in, gets a low shot. Dake's
in
back.
Good position there.
Dake defends, gets to an ankle, and Kyle Dake now on the leg. He's got Jordan Burroughs up.
Gets his lead.
Is he going to get 1, 2, or 3? He's going to try to pick him up for 3 again. He's going to get 2 on the edge, and a 6-4 lead for Kyle Dake now. A minute 50 to go, and we got some excitement here, ladies and gentlemen.
We had a Dake lead tied up by Burroughs. Dake takes the lead again with that leg attack, and it was almost a re-attack. He slowed down a Burroughs shot, got to an ankle, and brought it up high single. And my heart is pounding.
This is good stuff here, Joe. This makes it all worth it. Like I said, this is Christmas and my birthday and Easter and Thanksgiving.
I don't know. I kind of want to watch some squash right now.
All wrapped up at one. Yeah. Minute 22 to go. We are tied up. Nope, check that.
6-4.
Dake has a 2-point lead on Jordan Burroughs.
And we said, is he going to make adjustments? And he certainly has.
We know it only takes an instant for Jordan Burroughs to clear and
he
score.
He can score 3 times in 10 seconds.
Yes.
You know, we saw that in the Beat the Streets matches.
And he comes single leg again, gets to the corner. He's going to come across, gets a takedown, ties this thing up at 6.
I would love to see overtime in this.
Under a minute to go now, tied 6-6. What if we saw overtime?
Like, how many minutes has Dake wrestled today against superstars?
Did he wrestle anybody that's not an NCAA champion? No.
No.
Everybody he wrestles an NCAA champion.
Is Burroughs going to get to those legs again?
30 seconds to go here in regulation. We are tied at 6. Burroughs and Dake. World Team Child Finals live on Flow. Thanks for tuning in. Burroughs peeks at the clock, 20 seconds. And that's the thing. He knows how to score with short time left. Oh, got to the legs. No go.
Now
Dake coming back with an underhook. 10 seconds to go. Burroughs going to try to clear this thing in regulation.
Oh!
They spin. He tries to get him out of bounds. Short time. They're on the edge.
We're going overtime. We're going overtime.
The crowd is on their feet. I'm on my feet. Next takedown wins 10 minutes on the clock. Oh! They're going to go 2 blue. They're going to go 2 blue. It's confirmed. Oh, and it's confirmed. Wow.
Dake wants him to throw the cube. They're going to challenge it.
We'll have a video review.
Oh.
I think they got it right, actually. I think that he was, Burroughs shot in, Dake sat the corner, came around, tried to score, and it looked like Burroughs tipped him backwards.
In folk style match, maybe it's
the back.
There it is up there.
Now that's a takedown in folk style. But I think that's points there for Burroughs. I don't know. Dake thinks he got points.
You got a challenge.
You have to. Why not challenge?
Thrown in by Kyle Dake's corner.
They're going to go 2 blue.
What a match.
They're going to go 2 blue confirmed.
Oh my goodness.
Match, folks. This was outstanding. Kyle Dake and Jordan Burroughs. And how many more times are we going to see these guys battle over the next couple of years? Through 2016. This was incredible.
I want to hear that interview that Herbert's going to be doing with